Oh, we gotta walk past the ops. Chill. Let's go. Man, these trucks.
Do you think at least they're just
Oh my god, they're wrapping the piece of shit. Oh my god. Hey, look who's defending. Look who's defending. It's just tough. What the f? This whole cart. Dude.
You got them.
Yeah, my 5.0 would gap the
So Homeland Security has been after me because I'm known as Osama Zynn Laden.
All right, you guys know us and you know our standpoint on electric vehicles. We hate them, but this thing's special. Come take a look. Right under the hood, 2JZ. Come on, this is now. It's not an EV anymore. Come on.
Is it a 2JZ?
Is your car?
Easy, yeah.
Perfect. We were like, can we open it?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Dude,
I saw you with the camera.
stupid.
This
Crazy.
exception for EVs.
Any electric. This isn't an electric vehicle anymore.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Tesla with testicles. So,
Tesla with testicles. Hey.
yeah, 600 horsepower. We cut it in half, shortened to 13 inches. It's 1,000 pounds lighter than a factory Tesla. And our whole goal was to make this a fun platform because now you can buy these things at auction for like $5 to $6 grand and they're super cheap. Where if you try to buy a drift missile, a shitty Miata, these guys want $6-7 grand. Rusty 240s, the same thing. I think people are going to use this platform to do more stuff to build crazy cars. So we're originally going to do a V10, but we decided to go 2JZ. Because there's so much space in this, it's absolutely ridiculous. And everybody thought that a two-door Tesla would be impossible to do because it's taken Elon, 6 years to build it? We did it in 60 days. So all this is part of a Copart challenge to build a regular car. So we picked the most boring car, Tesla Model 3. And we did all this stuff, and I think as a coupe, it looks awesome.
Yeah, so do you have like 5 to 10 minutes? We'd love to interview on it.
Yeah,
that's it. Let's do it, okay. All right, so what's your name? What do you drive, and would you buy it again?
My name is Lucky Lopez. I drive a Mercedes 6x6, but currently we're going to show you the Tesla Model 3, and I would buy it again.
Would you build it again, is the question.
Yes, I would build it again, but this one was done in 60 days. I'm not going to do it in 60 days. I want a lot more time.
There you go. You dropped a 2JZ in this in 60 days?
Not only did we do a 2JZ in 60 days, but we actually cut the car in half, shortened it 13 inches, so it has a 101 wheelbase. On top of that, we threw in a cage. We made the actual touchscreen work so it'll read the gauges inside here. And we put the rear-mounted radiator, so this way we have a 60-40 balance. So when we start drifting, it'll be crazy. And it's 1,000 pounds lighter still than a factory Tesla.
Stupid. Okay, the crazy stats right there. And what would you say your favorite thing about it is?
I think it's the look. Everyone told me that Teslas would be ugly if it's a coupe, especially the Model 3. I said no, and once we put it together, I think it looks sexy. No one believes it's a Tesla. They're like, oh, it's a Hyundai Genesis with a body kit. I'm like, no, it's 100% Tesla.
Yeah. And then what would you say your least favorite thing about it is?
It's the lack of parts. This is a super popular car and nobody makes aftermarket parts. Almost everything on here is one of a kind or had to be made, which really sucked. And so I figured something like this should have more parts, but that was probably the hardest.
I can agree with that. These Teslas, there are some clean ones that have a 2JZ in them, but they're electric, so it kind of ruins it, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then, this is a great question for you actually. Would you ever buy an electric vehicle?
The reason I built this is because I'm not a fan, but I understand it's the future. I think maybe in 10 years I might buy one, but as of right now, I'll just keep buying electric cars and converting them over to gas.
Got you.
What do you think about, before Trump was elected, Biden was trying to mandate an electric vehicle only by 2035. What do you think about that?
It was the most stupidest thing they ever did because the infrastructure would not handle it. If only 20% of the population would go electric today, all the power grids would shut down. We don't even have everything set up. Even now, we're not even close. So I think just slowly growing, letting it build so companies aren't losing millions of dollars putting out crappy EVs. Because right now, Tesla's got it, but Tesla and BYD are the only two EV manufacturers in the world that actually make a profit. Every other company is losing thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on every EV they drop.
Gotcha. And what would you say the hardest part about building this beast?
I would say is we took this challenge to build it in a regular house garage, not my shop, with regular tools like from Harbor Freight. It was the fact that I had to squeeze my fluffy self underneath the car with jack stands. It was a nightmare just trying to roll around on the ground, but we wanted to make sure that we showed people that you don't have to have a shop, you don't have to have $1 million. You can build a SEMA car literally in your garage in 60 days.
Got you. And if you don't mind me asking, how much money did you have to put into it from turning it into a coupe? You know what I mean?
So you're gonna laugh. All the money costed probably about $300. It was about 60 cutting discs, 2 cans of Bondo, and about maybe $50 of welding wire. That was it.
$300 to make this thing a coupe.
It was mostly the time. But
all right, as a car builder, what would you say the most overrated car is?
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck? Why? Yeah, why?
I'd say probably the Cybertruck because they're built like a $60,000 car, but they charge you for a $120,000 car. And it just, to me, just doesn't do it. It felt like it was rushed.
Gotcha. I can agree with that. And what would you say the most underrated car is?
You're going to laugh, but it's probably going to be the Tesla Model 3 because I think a lot of people sleep on it because EVs are kind of boring. But I think the platform is going to be something cool because I'm hoping that people see this and next year there'll probably be 2 or 3 of these with twin turbo, all-wheel drive, something crazy. And so I think this is going to sneak under the radar and have a lot of things popping up.
There we go. And then what would you say makes this a SEMA car?
I think what makes it a SEMA car is because SEMA was all about being the first original. SEMA kind of lost its spark because everybody has bolt-on accessories for their cars,
right,
where everything here is first. It's the first 2 JZ swapped, first 2-door conversion, first wide body 2-door conversion. So everything is the first. So I think that if somebody can do something like this, even if it takes me 60 days or somebody a year, I think that's what makes it a SEMA car, is being completely different from everybody else. There's only one of these in the whole entire parking lot.
I can agree with that. Thank you so much. It was
Appreciate it.
nice to talk to you. Appreciate it.
What do you think about this car?
TikTok.
Car?
The TikTok car. What is it, like a BRZ? Wait, isn't this like the old, it's like an old 350Z, right? Yeah, the Nismo.